Hi, this is Tom Olszewski with Coldwell Banker and Team Olszewski. Time is flying by this year. We are all done with the first half of 2019. This is the Temecula Real Estate Market Update. So in this video, I will be providing detailed updates on how the Temecula real estate market ended up for the first half of 2019 overall, and to give you some insight on what the experts are saying the rest of the 2019 real estate market will be looking like. Temecula real estate market remains steady and is still in a seller's market. Not a crazy seller's market like we saw in the spring of 2018, but still strong with only 3.8 months of inventory in homes on average selling in about 37 days if priced right. As I had stated previously, if anything, it's a better market to buy and sell. Let's see how the overall real estate market looked for the first half of 2019 overall and take a look at this last month year over year. So how is 2019 shaping up so far? Basically, it continues to be pretty steady as we go. We have seen the usual uptick in activity this last quarter, as we typically see at the prime time for real estate. It should be very similar to what we saw the last quarter in 2018, the experts are saying. Inventory is rising slightly, but days on the market has been decreasing as there are still buyers out there looking to buy, especially with the low interest rate. So let's see what the detailed numbers look like here in Temecula. First, we will look at the closed sales in Temecula at the end of June. At the end of June of 2019, there were a total of 194 closed sales in the city of Temecula of all price ranges and types of homes. This compares to 228 closed sales at the end of June 2018, which is a year-over-year decrease of about 14.9%. The number of sales had peaked in May this year with 228 homes sold. The two biggest segments that had declining sales are under 700 to 899, down 63.2% year over year, and the 400K and under price range down 30.2%. Just not that many homes in that market. And the biggest surprise came in the over 900,000 price range, as this segment had previously struggled but had 11 total homes selling at the end of June and was up 22.2% year over year. Next, we will look at the number of active listings. I'll have a slide on this to show the spike of listings. As of the end of June, there were 632 active listings in the city of Temecula, which is up from 617 the previous year, increasing just 2.48%. This has climbed slightly all quarter long, and the over 900,000 segment had the largest growth at 31.8% increase year over year. It is important to understand these numbers, so if you want to sell your home, it has to look great to get top dollar. With the additional competition we have, we can help with that, and if you go out to our new video vlog, I have a video covering what top 5 things you can do to get top dollar when you sell. The next important number we will look at is how many months of supply of listings do we have in Temecula. This, along with the number of sales, indicates what type of market we have today. Where are we ending up this first half of 2019? Are we still in a seller's market, or was there a shift? Well, the data today shows 3.8 months of inventory available for buyers. With the neutral point being 6 months, we are still definitely in a seller's marketplace overall, just not a crazy seller's market like we had the first and second quarters of last year. Because of the diverse types of property we have here in Temecula, there is a difference depending upon what segment you are interested in. The two bookends of opposite ends, again, are the under 400,000 segment That has only 2 months supply, making it for a very tight segment for buyers. The other end of the spectrum is the over 900,000 segment that now has 14.9 months supply, an increase of 22.1%, making this segment a very strong buyer's market. If you have questions about your specific neighborhood or home, please give me a call or send me an email and I can give you specifics for your area in Temecula and home. Are home values still increasing here in Temecula? Well, the median sales price at the end of June in Temecula overall was $466,250. This compares to the beginning of 2019 where the median sales price was just $450,000. This shows a negative 3.1% decrease year over year. Again, it is important to know that this combines all types of homes and price points. This is an overall number and has a big dependency on how many lower priced homes and higher priced homes sell. The biggest segment drop was the $700,000 to $899 segment, decreasing 5.7% year over year. The over 900,000 segment had an increase of 14.8%. It is different for different areas within Temecula because we have a large number of brand new homes, estate homes, and older homes. Housing growth will still maintain at least a 3.74% growth rate for the West Coast in 2019, the experts are predicting. And even if we should see an economic slowdown like some are calling for in 2020, home values are still predicted to increase in value at least 2.8%. So just to show that the market is still strong here in the Temecula, here are the numbers pertaining to the percentage of sales price to the original list price. Homes overall in Temecula sold at 98.9% overall, down slightly by 0.1%. In general, I'm seeing if a home is not in great shape, it's going to sell for less. There is enough inventory now where buyers have a choice. Every home, regardless of the year built, has a completely updated price and a needs work price or somewhere in between. The next number to be aware of is the number of days a home stays on the market before selling. For Temecula at the end of June, that number was 37 days. This number reflects a 32.1% increase year over year, just because more inventory. This is the difference between the lower inventory from last year and more homes on the market at this point this year. The last item I wanted to quickly provide an update on is how our mortgage rates are currently looking. Rates have actually decreased again at the midpoint of 2019. Recent rates were floating around 3.875% for a 30-year fixed. FHA, VA is at about 3.5%, depending upon the lender. Down slightly again, rates have definitely not increased like the experts were thinking they would this year so far, are expected to raise slightly in the last half of 2019. So if you have been thinking about buying your first home or upsizing or downsizing and need a loan, this summer is still a great time to sell and buy before rates go up. Well, I hope this market update has been helpful. If you have been thinking about buying or selling and would like more information, please feel free to contact me directly at 951-506-5744 or email at tom@timolsuski.com. There will be a slide at the end of this video on ways to contact us. The bottom line, as I see it, is buy and sell with still low interest rates and more inventory to pick from when buying. Last year I heard from many sellers that they were worried they couldn't find anything to buy if they sold, and some of them tried and then took their home off the market when they couldn't find what they wanted to buy. Now is the time to revisit this and make the move. This is Tom Olszewski with Team Olszewski and Coldwell Banker signing out. Make it a great day.